Good evening. Halifax Regional Police has released its use of force policy in full, 3 years after being asked to do so by its Civilian Oversight Board.
The board chair says the move is welcome, but took, quote, too long. Shayna Luck has the story.
When Halifax Regional Police clashed with protesters trying to stop the removal of shelters for the homeless 2 years ago, it was one of the most high-profile examples of police use of force Nova Scotians have seen in many years.
It was disappointing, and to everyone on the board, as a councillor, I know that it was difficult for us to experience as a council as well. We want to learn from it.
The board and the public now finally do have an opportunity to learn about police use of force in Halifax. HRP has publicly released its policy. The board actually asked for the policy to become public a year before the homelessness protest.
We think it's an important piece. It came out in some of the reports that have been more recent to come out that policy should be public. So it's a slower process than we wanted, but it's in action now, and we're pleased to see that.
A police spokesperson told CBC the documents are large and it took a long time for the department to review them before release.
It's important that they look at those thoroughly to determine if there is any issues that will arise before they do go out.
The Halifax Police's use of force policy was originally written in 1996. It hasn't been updated since, except for the addition of a section on tasers in 2011. This criminologist thinks the Halifax policy is lacking when it comes to de-escalation.
In many of these use of force policies that are being updated, de-escalation has become the number one kind of pressure point of this is what we're doing with our police now.
HRP said the policy is under internal review to see if it should be updated, but a spokesperson said it's still pertinent today and the department always aims for de-escalation.
The guiding principles are for us to use as little force as reasonably necessary so that we can do that.
The Civilian Board will also review the use of force policy to see if anything should be changed. Shayna Luck, CBC News, Halifax.